I also
Yeah.
And then we rested after that too, didn't we?
touched myself.
Did we?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
rested.
here.
We rested before we got here. So you should have all your spells back and everything.
Okay. Excellent.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, good. Sometimes I have to reset it after that stupid Chrome crashed.
Yeah.
Use Opera.
Sorry guys, I
80, can't use
left
Opera.
after the first round of the first combat there.
Oh yeah.
So-
You only have one of your spells left. We used them for healing. I remember that.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But then I
he-
think we rested again after that because we decided to end it just resting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
made
we
a,
came up
camp.
here and
Okay.
only
Then we're good
because
to go.
we all got hammered that last fight with the Yeti.
Yeah.
What happened other than the Yeti fight?
The Yeti fight.
We skinned the Hydra, and then the Yetis kicked our asses because we fucked around skinning the Hydra.
Okay.
They're like, hey, these idiots are still here next to this corpse, and they're all softened up by a Hydra. Let's finish them off, and then we fucked them up.
And then we trekked across a great big wide open field.
To the tower. Yeah, we were only a few hours away from it. So yeah, I believe we did rest up prior to coming to the top to the keep. Not everyone was at full hit points because of it, but still, some poor healing rolls on some specs from Devin and Henry. But
I'm going to go ahead and grab the piston hand pump that looks like an old cartoon bug sprayer, but it's loaded with Greek fire with a range of 15 feet and a 2-foot line. I'm gonna grab that out of Talisian's bag and just carry that with me because I'm paranoid.
Wait, that exists?
Yes. We also
Okay.
have 5 Luthang, which is a piston-style pop gun toy that children play with, but it's loaded with alchemist fire, making it a projectile with 40, 50, or 100-foot ranges. It does alchemist fire with the weapon speed of a dagger. They're one-time use. So we got 5
Nice.
alchemist
who
fire.
needs that when you got this?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna blow up the door.
No, when I was fighting the Hydra, I really wanted to just run over to Talise and start running through his bag, but it didn't seem appropriate, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that thing that I know I want right now.
This reminds me of that toy that was banned back in the 1970s. That was basically a toy gun that fired because of the chemical reaction of calcium sulfite.
Might I also take one of those alchemist fires?
Yeah, you can. They're in Talisian's pack. I'm assuming he's not going to fight us for taking it. I'll post the stats.
Just to keep warm when
I
healing.
can two-hand a spear with a shield, right?
Well,
No,
No. Okay.
unless it was a buckler.
Henry's going up.
It's
to
a
5th
small
level,
shield?
So
Small shield, so like the
Thought your
those
shield was
lodging
on your
shield.
back.
Well, see, the problem is a small shield is usually handheld, whereas a larger one has the thing where you put it on almost like a bracer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the buckler just sat on the wrist. Small shields had a handle.
Okay.
Small shields are typically aquatic for
So if
sailors and Marines.
if I got a buckler, I could use it while using a two-handed spear.
Yeah, if you ever
Oh,
seen
yeah,
Conan the Destroyer,
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've seen it. I just didn't know the rules exactly.
Have
Yeah, I've
you
always-
ever seen the flintlock buckler? It is literally a sword, shield, and gun all in one device, and the crap actually existed.
What?
And there's no chance we got 4,000 experience each from those Yetis, right?
Yeah, I was gonna put everybody up a level. That
Oh,
had been the plan.
Oh, crap, I don't know how level.
What?
I think I was
Y'all
gonna just
leveled
do five.
up? Did he just
I think I
say
was
that?
just gonna do 5,000 for everybody.
Yeah, that
Sweet.
wouldn't be no level up.
Yeah, that'll
so
be
can we
the,
So hardy.
can we take a minute to level our characters then?
If you want, yeah.
I'm a serious
That's
need help
Buckler.
because I have.
I posted an image of a Buckler on Discord.
Oh, that is not the thing I was thinking of.
I roll a d10 for my health, right? As a ranger.
Yep. Unless it only depends on the edition. It actually depends on the edition.
Well, we're playing second edition.
Yeah, but he allows first level. The first edition Archer Rangers, which use the.
Oh yeah, I'm not that.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing because I have no idea how to level up in 2E.
You didn't level up. You just add the experience points. For what was it 5,000?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Basically, whatever he says, you divide that by half and add each half to each character class. Charge.
I'm single classed, so
Okay, yeah.
I did level up. Level 5.
I need another 30,000 to level up. So
See, Kyle level.
yes, sir. I'm on it.
I got +1 to tracking giants.
yeah, Shard, you didn't gain enough to level up.
No. No, I still need 14,000. Paladins and Rangers have the
Yeah,
worst
tell me how much I need to
XP
level
table
up.
in the game.
What? I'm a ranger. What? Is someone else a ranger?
No, but I use the
See,
same
Murdan,
table
you'll-
as you.
Murdan, you'll make 6 level road.
What are you?
Paladin.
He's a paladin.
Oh. Yes, you do.
Huh, there we go.
Yes, sir, Wesley. I calculated that on my own and I'm already working on leveling myself up. So yes, 6th level robe. You are correct.
How many points did you say that you were giving us for the Yetis?
He's looking it up. He said 5,000, so you would split that up 2,500 for both
No.
class.
I finally figured out how to use my dagger. Yay.
No, you've become proficient in using the dagger.
Yes. I finally suck less at throwing this dagger at things.
That's what you think. Wait till the actual rolls come in.
Are you a
Oh,
wizard?
it's gonna... Yes.
Do you have sling?
No.
That's the one you want.
I've got a dagger of throwing.
What's the range on it?
I have no idea. Not a fucking clue. 10,
If
20.
it's the one I'm thinking, it doesn't matter because it returns if it misses.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Oh
returns.
wait, I actually my Bard level goes up one. I don't have enough to level
Yep.
up Barbarian, but I have enough to level up my Bard.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, because it goes by the rogue experience table, so yeah.
From the last experience that I'm looking at, which is for Shark, 18,000 for Bard and 20,000 for Barbarian.
Yeah, that'll put her at
Other way around.
21, so she'll be 6th level Bard.
Oh, cool.
Wes, I have no idea what level I'm at. You've,
Either I'm even where I level this up to 6. Is this the prime fire?
Who says they don't know what?
bonus?
Sorry. So for the last like 4 or 5 experience points things, all it said is Davin the Road is 5th
level
level.
4.
And
Bard,
so
level
I'm
5.
pretty sure I'm at 6th level, or maybe even 7th. No, 6th level right now. But you keep putting me to as 5th level, so I'm not really sure.
Well, you
Well,
missed a couple of sessions there too.
Last
yeah, 6th level
week,
working on 7th.
No, so here it says, I'll just read from one of the reports.
Yeah, I'm
earns
updating it now.
5,000, bringing my total up to.
Change it. I just didn't change the total, the level. But you're working on 50. You're working on 55,000, which is 7th level.
Hold
so you're
on,
6th level now.
I'll be there shortly.
And I actually have to look up the Barbarian for Shard, because that's kind of a unique class.
From the last one,
I think
he
it's
was
time to go, Franco.
They went up as a barbarian. They went up as a bard. Shard went up as a bard last time. I got him as 4 or 5.
what's a D6 plus 2 plus 30 for?
That was used, Josh. That white noise.
Yeah.
It was white.
Yeah, you know that static.
Ah,
Like a TV when you're up too late when you're a kid.
Well, used to be. Infomercials from 3 o'clock a.m. to 7 o'clock a.m.
the hell am I looking at?
That's what she actually made 5th level Barbarian and Bard. They both require 18,000 for 5th level.
Yeah, she went up. She went up as a bard.
As a barbarian last week.
Yeah, she went up as a barbarian as of the last experience session as a D8.
And then made 6th level Bard this time. So she made 5th level Barbarian, 6th level Bard.
5-6, okay.
Thank you to Chris Franklin for
I still
these
have full access to the sheet. I'll make that change.
Oof.
I'm back.
Why, hello there.
What kind of bread are you making again?
So where do I mark
Actually,
down
the
that?
barbarian experience table is very kind.
Yeah, I was looking at it the other day.
I love that music video.
Shard, I already changed your levels for you.
Oh, cool.
You're a five levels,
you.
5 barbarian.
Fuck at home.
Bard.
Alright. Do I get more spells or spell
Yes, you
slots
do.
or...
Hang on, let me get that.
Okay. Now I just have to figure out what spells to pick.
Well, again, I give you access to the spell books that I'm carrying, so you can choose from those. Because bards tend to find their spells serendipitously, as they don't really.
Alright.
Like for me, as a specialist in transmutation, I spontaneously learn one transmutation spell, which is going to be Maximilian Stone Grasp, unless there's any problems with that.
Fun spell.
Pardon me.
So you should gain. So Shard, you have another second level spell. So it should be 3, 2.
Hey, is there any way to change the size of the icons for our names?
Yeah.
Because all the icons and avatars are blocking the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You go over to the sidebar portion. The gear are on the very top, up where all the things are. And then if you scroll down, there are options for, changing those.
Gotcha! Yay.
Oh, at least there's something I know how to do.
Paul is back in town! Paul is back in town!
And on another positive note, Henry levels up too. He is now a 5th level healer.
Yay.
Hey Wesley.
He now has access to full resurrection, cure insanity, cure paralyzation, longevity, teleport, and size control. So if you get too old, he can fix it.
Wesley.
Great.
He gets all that at level 5?
Good old Mr. Henry.
Yeah.
Henry the healer. He saved my skin a time or two.
It's the only spells he can learn for 5th level. They have a set number of spells. I think it's only like 6 per level, and that's all they can ever learn.
I didn't even believe in the gods until he came along.
He doesn't believe in gods either. He's a arcane.
Oh, cool. All the better. Okay.
Oh, I know. I am your god.
Here's the, I'm having trouble finding the link you sent me, to the, spell lists.
This healer is better than the cleric. What am I even doing here?
Clerics can do other things.
You have a lot more healing than he does. He only has 2 first level, 2 second level, 1 third, 1 fourth, and 1 fifth per
Zang.
day, and that's it.
I found it. I can get 2 first level spells and a second level spell, you said?
And his healing spells are higher level, like there's 3rd and 4th level instead of 1st level.
I've only got 3, 3, and 2.
You don't have a wisdom bonus?
Does that affect how many spells I can learn? How many spell slots I have?
Wait, you made level 8, Josh?
No.
Yeah, you have an 18 wisdom. What
So
level are you
first-
on,
I'm level 6.
David?
According to my,
Be
according to the
first
one
level,
you
two
had,
second level,
I
one
Not
third
even
level,
close
one
to
fourth
right.
level.
3 level 2s and 2 level 3s.
You're not even close to right.
No, it should be two additional first level, 2 additional second level, a third, and a fourth.
Spell progression, you're 6th level, so you should have 5 first level, 5 second level, and 3 third level.
553.
553, yeah.
They really boosted it up in the second edition, eh?
Well, you can't upcast either in second edition. That's a 5th edition.
What's this tower made out of?
Stone.
Stone, same stuff you make. Everybody else makes their houses.
Legos.
Cool.
Oh, Lego.
Purple.
Lego less. Just a bunch of cardboard cut out the Legolas stapled together.
Fifth level's kind of a boring level.
So shard.
Oh, I picked oh wait, that's second.
Oh, for rangers
I
and
picked
paladins. Yeah.
Ray. I think I might go with Ray of Enfeeblement.
Hey Josh, how is it I see what the player can see?
You select the token, you hold control and press the L key. And it's going to be like that for the new dynamic lighting as well. Did you know about the new dynamic lighting?
New dynamic lighting.
Yeah, it's coming out.
No.
Yeah, it's coming out on the 1st. But you don't immediately have to switch to it. They're going to run both versions at the same time for a while we kind of transition to the new one. And yeah, and it incorporates the old version of what's that called? Where you remember where you've been. Your token remember where it's been.
Yeah, it uses the
Fog of War.
Fog of War. Yeah.
Fog of War. They call it advanced Fog of War.
Yeah. So now they call it exploration mode or explorer mode.
So like each individual person gets their portion of the map unclouded, but it doesn't do it for the full party.
Right.
But the thing is, it takes elements from the old advanced Fog of War feature, which that was a part of, where if you could see where you've been on the map, it'd be grayed out, but you couldn't see anything in those grayed areas until you were actually in them.
Yeah. You see the map layer in those grayed out areas.
Yeah.
You don't see the token layer.
And that can be and that's toggable.
You know, I realized.
Because there's some DMs that use both the Fog of War,
Cool. I
and
got
the advanced Fog of War, and dynamic.
Alright, so I got your dynamic lighting set up. Y'all can I think I got the dynamic lighting set up. Yeah, I got the dynamic lighting set up in this one, but I don't have the walls set up, so you'll have to pay attention to the walls.
If it's gonna make a difference, Wes, I have that powerful infravision ring. So takes my weak human vision and makes it better.
Oh, cool. I already drew all the lines and shit in here, too. Awesome. I didn't even realize I'd done that.
Good job, Wesley.
Well, you know, I actually did something right for it.
Yeah, you said you
I've
did
just-
3 dungeons ahead.
I've just realized.
Earlier you said I should have another second level spell. But slot, was I supposed to have a second level spell slot to begin with?
You start. Yeah, you have right at your before you get leveled up. You had 3 first level, 1 second level. Now you're 3 and 3 first
All I
level,
had
2
was
second level.
3 first level spells that entire time.
Put it in spellbook notes for you.
Oh my god. I think I have the perfect token for the barbarian. Oh my
I
god.
just realized I've been doing it this whole time without my 5th bonus from having 15 strength.
If it's been, it should be calculated in the. Should already been calculated in.
It wasn't.
If you had the strength box checked on the weapons list.
Barbarian.
Who is this? Murdan?
No, it's
Me?
not.
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you guys are asking, but Murdan didn't say anything just now.
Yeah.
What's the question?
If you had the strength box checked on the weapons table, it would have automatically calculated the +1.
Hmm?
On your weapons table, there should be 3 boxes to the left. Strength, dex, damage. If the strength box was checked off, as long and the damage, the attack macro automatically picks up the strength bonus from the ability table.
Oh, I have to check the damage also?
If you have a strength, if you have the damage for it, yeah.
Yeah, the damage button needs to be clicked.
Okay. That's what I wasn't doing.
Alright, I bit the bullet. I've got the second edition book now.
You didn't buy it, did you?
Again?
You just go to purpleworm.com.
You didn't pay for it, did you?
Oh yeah, I paid for it.
You should have asked. We have all the books for free.
Well, hand them over.
You have the hard copy, or you wanted a hard?
I'll get a hard copy on Kijiji or something.
Oh, okay. I mean, so you can get them. You can download all of them off the line at the Trove for free.
Where?
The Trove.
Just Trove?
Yep.
TheTrove.com?
The Trove.
Hey, what does this place self do again?
Trove.net. What was that, Shark?
What does this place self do?
Basically, it's like blank.
No, display self. I have that. It's. Give me 1 second. It makes it so that you're hard to hit.
It works like a displacer beast. The first hit automatically misses, and then all attacks after that are at -2.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I put a link in for the Trove in Discord chat.
Does anybody have a Thalco book up right now, by any chance?
Tobacco?
Yeah.
For a cleric?
For a wizard.
What level?
6.
Level 6?
Nope, still 19. Never mind.
Yeah, it goes down 1 every 3.
Yeah, next level. Oh, I'm happy that I'm able to throw a dagger with a sense of proficiency.
Hey, Shard, did you see that GIF?
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Oh, my THACO goes from 17 to 16, right?
Yep.
How long do I have to play before?
What?
Before I get added to the XP list?
Who is that?
That's Ox. Got him again.
I got XP on like my third session. If that's what you're wondering. Second or third session. I didn't get it on my first.
Shit, I gotta add you into the damn thing. Oh well.
I'm keeping track.
Handicap. I looked at my sheet. Hey, I was wrong. I didn't just have first level spells. I only had 2 first level spells of lifted down. Like, man, 2E bards suck. Well, apparently.
No, actually, they're good.
I love 2E bards. Oh yeah, it's if you're a multi-class though, you might be losing some of the coolness of being a bard in 2E.
Well, that and I was a level 5. I bard with only 2 first level spells because I mismanaged my page.
I mean, if you're not multi-class, if you're just a bard, then you're like a bard that's got like armor and thief abilities, and you've got a couple spells. It's pretty cool, really.
And you can use guns. If the DM has guns.
I don't know if Wesley has guns.
No,
I
guns
haven't.
do not belong in D&D.
Honestly, considering how far back flintlock technology goes, I'm surprised that you don't.
No,
You can't have rapiers and
Let's
guns
not
if you
let's
don't have
not
guns.
start this conversation. Let's start going into the dungeon.
Yeah, because wasn't the rapier invented
Now
after the gun?
there was
Hey.
a role-playing game made that you can play a gunslinger in. It was called, was it Gunsmoke or some shit like that?
It's called 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh no, what was it called? Something on the hill, Boot Hill or Butt Hill or
Boot Hill.
Butt
was
Hill.
it Boot Hill? Yeah, Boot Hill.
Shadowrun. Just play Shadowrun.
You can play Boot Hill and be a gunslinger. You can be Billy the Kid. You can be the Lone Star, the Lone Ranger. You can be
But if you
Tana.
don't want to be a
Hill.
cowboy, then you kind of bones there.
Yeah, then you play Shadowrun, and you can be use any gun you want, and also be confused at all the time because of the rules.
Well, Flames Vagabond.
Honestly, ninjas are kind of pushing it in Dungeons and Dragons.
Ninjas
Also
actually
because
stuck
they-
Ninjas go
compared to
back
thieves.
way further into antiquity than knights and all of that.
Yeah, but there's also no proof that ninjas were a real thing.
That's because they
Ninjas
were.
were a real thing. There's
Exactly.
tons of
That's why I
proof.
just kind of put.
No, they're
Goomba.
Seriously, there's like tons and tons of archaeological and record or keeping thing that stated that ninjas were a real thing.
Ninjas
They
were a secret
weren't
society.
The last ninja alive has stopped his trading because he has believed that there's no use for a ninja in this world. They are real.
I hate to break
I've
it to
never
you,
seen
buddy.
one.
There are still ninja.
I've been to the place that ninja
Yes,
were
they
supposed
practice
to
the
have
martial
come
art
from.
called ninjutsu.
No, that's not what makes you a ninja, but that's the
but
martial arts they
very-
practice.
They
was a joke.
CIA and the KGB.
Okay.
Ninjas were ye old Black Ops, basically.
Okay, Davin runs into the room and he screams, "Let my people go!"
Let my people go.
And you hear lots of squeaking.
People go.
You wee little rats.
And suddenly a bunch of rats come running out of a trash pile over here.
And we stomp them all. Encounter over.
Lots and lots of rat.
Okay. Anybody got a fireball?
Like-
Come
Like-
at me, you wee cunts.
Do you got a match?
Like how many rats?
fireball?
Oh no, guys, I'm surrounded by rats.
What size?
Regular rats.
Sleep roll.
Well, they look like really big rats.
Flaming sphere.
I'm gonna. Can I try and
hit die fighters
change?
and warrior types can sweep attack.
Oh no, the mage is actually just a bunch of rats in a trench coat.
Can I do a roll to see if I change their reaction to us?
Hell yeah. That's even
If you
faster
wanna
than
lay on the
fireball.
ground and let them eat you, yeah, sure. Because they're hungry.
No, I mean I'm a ranger. I can
Influence their reactions.
influence their reaction to us by one.
Because they're natural animals.
By one.
So they're
Category.
slightly pissed off. Well, they're slightly pissed off instead of really pissed.
And if that doesn't work, I got something for you little asses.
I think I've angered them.
Oh no. They're a bunch of angry rats.
I'm sorry, little ones. Didn't realize it was you.
Don't fall over and crawl on the floor.
What did I do? I'm really attacking myself.
They need to make a
Saving throw versus wands.
rods -2.
Oh, come on. Will you please just roll for me? What are you
I'm not rolling initiative for like a dozen and a half rats.
Don't even
Just roll
bother.
it.
Don't even bother. Just roll a group saving throw
won't-
versus rods.
Yeah, because and warrior types can sweep rats in combat.
Yeah. Chances are he's just going to end the encounter
I failed. Oh, no.
with a saving throw.
They failed without the minus. So they're okay with us now. Unless they've been magically
What?
controlled.
These look like the biggest, meanest rats you have ever seen.
Now they're the biggest,
Dog or
most threatening rats we've ever seen, rather than actually attacking us.
So are you letting me do this or?
You can do that on your turn if you want.
Yeah, well, I think
No,
we're all just
I
waiting for
do
him
it
to
as-
go. I think we're all just waiting for him to go.
Oh, sorry.
I know I am. I'm like not even gonna waste my time with rats. We did that the first dungeon.
Yeah, but those were undead rats.
Whatever. That's worse than this, right?
And you still stomped a mud hole in them.
Yep.
At least you didn't know that.
Paladin not gonna waste his time on rats. Somebody got a fireball. Go ahead, make my day. Chuck it in there.
I'm gonna save it just in case.
So I'm gonna get bit up a lot.
Ox the giant rat killer.
They're giants. It counts. I should get my bonus
Now,
against them.
My big question is, for my size, is one of these rats big enough to ride on?
No.
Not quite.
You have a pony.
If I strapped 4 of them to a board, could I ride them like a skateboard?
What's the damage on these things?
Probably.
If you tied a
sure you
board
could,
to their ass end, you could probably sled on one.
Giant killer, you get bit by a rat for one lousy point of damage.
You could ride one of the dogs and the sled dog, so sure.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, one day.
Mm.
Now it's my turn to
You get-
try and.
You get a disease. Say goodbye to Forcon. Just kidding.
No, I already have one campaign that I can't keep any stats or any. My turn. They must make a saving throw versus rods with a -2.
Yeah, because you're level.
Yeah.
And their save is probably like
For what?
18.
Shadow.
He's influencing their reactions.
Even trained animals.
It's called animal empathy. It's a ranger skill.
Yeah.
Trained animals don't get to save.
Yes, they do.
Including evil ones?
It works on all natural animals.
It says when dealing
So,
with
like,
wild
magical.
Rats, it'll work on
Yeah,
or an
even-
animal
even-
trained to attack.
Even giant versions of them.
It says dealing with wild animals or an animal
So it
trained
won't
to
work on
attack.
an owlbear from Feywild.
No. So can I make this roll or should I swing at them?
That's the DM. That's the DM. The DM's gotta make the saving throw for them.
Yeah, I mean, are you letting me do that or should I just make attacks at them?
What?
They're running
Why-
away. You scared them.
They
Yay.
shrinking.
Yay!
No, he's scaling the tokens down there for this.
They're just gonna ignore you.
This is
Okay.
Great. Now you
Go
Outstanding.
back into their nasty pile of shit so long as you don't mess with it.
Thank you, Ox. You've saved us like 20 minutes of like rolling bullshit dice.
Giants can't stand up to me no matter what type.
You would have found those rats most irritating.
Good thing we got a ranger. We don't have to fuck with rats no more.
Good. That's
I honestly don't think that
what we
skill
read.
works on these creatures, but it like a displacer beast is considered a cat, but you can't use animal things on a displacer.
That's a magical
but-
creature. This is a giant rat, right?
Yeah, that's because they
These are magical creatures too.
These are, yeah, but it says creature.
It has to be an animal from the material plane.
It's an animal that can be found in the real world, no
Yeah.
matter what the size.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think displacer rats are something you'll find anywhere in the natural world.
Are they
Displacer
displacer
rats.
rats?
Yes, they are.
Why don't they have
Oh.
tentacles like a displacer beast?
No, well, actually, they have tiny ones, but they're not effective.
Oh my god, that's
You
so
should have
cute.
mentioned
I don't
that.
know. I don't know. I didn't create the creatures.
Okay, what is this?
Stop wandering off like that. Y'all are like going everywhere in different directions. Y'all need to decide which room you want to go in, unless y'all want to get the party split up and start getting jumped on by the monsters in the room.
Let's avoid the rats and go
I
right.
say we take care of the rats first because
Yeah.
who knows if they're gonna be. if
Yeah,
they're-
I'd rather just leave. I'd rather leave toasty corpses
Just
personally.
nuke them from
Leave
orbit.
the rats alone. They're just gonna burn.
Throw
stuff.
fireball at them. Don't worry about it. Just move.
I'd rather not get bit in the ass later when they realize that they're not friends with us.
I'd rather not have to roll dice against tiny creatures ever again.
Okay, everybody split up and take their own room.
Well, I'm up anyway, so.
Yeah.
Mom, I found something interesting over here.
Are you nuking the rats or not?
Somebody rolled for nuke.
I can't do it. Oh no, not magic missile.
Bang, bang, bang,
Killed like
Dang.
3 of them.
bang. I'm saving my big stuff for the big thing.
Yeah, but now the
Yeah.
rats are gonna attack us again.
Funny thing about big things
Level
is
3.
they're the ones that don't really take damage from fireballs.
Do a magic missile.
Oh, I need all the
And-
spells we can and
Wait
get.
a minute.
Let's not waste them on these stupid rats.
Well, we've already re-entered combat with the rats, so too bad.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you rather
Jesus
use magic missile now and then, or waste a fireball and then have to cast my last ditch spell to cast a fireball?
I was just gonna walk by the rats.
Why don't we just avoid the rats and go right?
We have to fight them eventually.
Oh, we
Are
probably
you
don't.
sure?
If we take out the boss, they might just leave.
It doesn't matter. They've just magic missiles. We're already in this.
It happened. It's on the board.
Yeah, it's on the board. It happened. So let's
So what do you
deal
want to do,
with them.
Time?
Did any of the rats peel over from these magic missiles, or did they just?
Yeah,
take
he
it?
killed a few of them.
4 of them should have. At least 4 of them. At least 3 of them did.
I'm gonna drop a fiery cube in the middle of the fuckers.
Yes! That's what I'm talking
Roll
about.
the damage.
Just
11.
fuck them up. God,
That's a lot of ones.
it's like a
Yeah, well, that's a level 2 spell
big
compared to
fucking waste of time. 10 foot cube. That's
Yeah,
nice.
why'd you
That's
have to
good.
roll so shit?
I'll need me. I'm in the next room watching TV.
Is that a TV?
Come on, at least
The
you
magic box that if you slide a book into it, it starts doing a puppet show for a shadow puppet show. And reciting and what was going on in the book with voice acting and music and everything.
Inglorious
so, yes, magic the old
Technicolor.
TV.
Inglorious Technicolor.
Alright, how many rats got toasted?
Lots of rats.
Quite a few.
Is there a rat left?
Get out of the doorway.
The one guy complaining about there's not enough rats.
Are there still rats?
Oh, there isn't one left for me.
That's my turn. So, Murder,
I don't eat it.
you're up.
Oh, did you say me?
Yeah, you're next in turn order.
Oh, what are these
Also,
green?
We actually
Also,
doing
this horrendous-looking, stinking. Well, you don't know if it stinks or not. This horrendous cloud begins to come out of the room inside there. It doesn't look.
Ah,
What does it do to the rats?
It looks nasty. It looks like it's coming from some of the rats.
Eesh.
Anybody got a wind spell?
all right.
You set a giant pile of
Like when
filth
they
on
die.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like when they die, they like exude some kind of stinking smell.
gross. Alright, how many are still twitching and writhing and jumping and biting?
About half of them.
Oh, Christ. That wasn't as effective as I'd hoped.
Well, it's only 10 by 10.
It's about 9, so.
At least there's less of them. And the ones that are still there should be softened up for you.
Yeah, Murdan.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I got a little RP, and then I'll do something. So, yeah, Murdan, the dwarf thug. He's kind of from some of the alleys, and he's got his club, and he bangs his club in his hand a few times. He says, "Yeah, I used to exterminate rats, and I'm pretty good at it. Yeah. But I kind of like the way that guy's shooting them from afar with these magical missiles or whatever he's got there. Something I know is he's sometimes when you smash them, they begin to let out a bit of a stink, and I've not brought my hazmat suit today, so I think I'll go down and make sure that David of the Woad and Shard are okay."
You're just running away.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah, I'm
running
not
away
gonna
from
run
a
into the
fight.
rats,
I'm
yes,
calling you out.
It's an awful lot of words for a coward.
All right, Borf the Barf, what are you doing?
I know something that can put away that evil smoke of that. Put it away with my own deadly gas. Someone pull my fucking finger.
Not it.
Underpants.
How about I just chop your finger off?
Ain't it a little late for that? You don't already smell that garbage, hot garbage coming from that other room?
There's only one smell that'll make this worse.
The 1d20, Wes?
Whatever you want to do, man. Shard, it'd take most of your move to get to.
Yep. I'm leaned up against this dining room table watching TV.
Oh!
What did Borf just do? I wasn't listening.
What did I do, Wes? Did I blow that thing away? Did I save my friends from that poison gas?
Kinda out.
Your fart doesn't smell nearly as bad as the stinking dead. Meanwhile, Shard, these little creatures come running out from under the table to give you some love.
Oh, aren't they sweet? And they're all inclusive too.
And
Are
they're
those the
big
same type of
They're
rats?
much bigger. They look like mean rats, like really mean rats.
These tokens are just not saying mean to me, Wesley.
Nice. Smirk.
They're just
Well,
sweet
they're
little
free
mice.
package. They're the free
I
package.
know. I feel like I've
that-
killed those mice like so many times in first level adventures and stuff. Like I recognize them kind of.
Dead in the
Alright,
wood.
Smirk, alright, jump.
These are actually
back, like,
dire rats, is what they are.
Oh, they're supposed to be
Token
dire
is
rats.
dire
Okay.
rat.
Yeah, it's the same
they're
thing as a
dire
giant rat.
They're not that dire. They're sweet little mice.
Why is that fucking thing not? It's blocking the whole damn. I think that's supposed to be on the fucking token layer. Put that on the map layer, you piece of shit.
You tell him, Wes.
Oh, no wonder I'm on the token layer. That's why I couldn't get to it. There we go.
Oh wait, I have to do
You know what?
attack first. Wait.
What I'm gonna
Or
do is
do
I'm
I
gonna
get
roll 3 of them, and
What are you trying to do?
they're gonna operate in 2.
What
at a
did you
time.
roll
I'm not
initiative
gonna
to
hit
do?
one fucking initiative.
I'm trying to bring up my spell. Like attack with a spell. Do I have to do that directly from my sheet?
What spell?
Say what?
What spell?
Spell?
Yeah, which what
3
spell you
people
trying
have
to
asked you what spell. 3 different people.
Already kept cutting them off on my end. I was going to use sleep.
Outstanding.
do? Okay,
Yeah,
one
since
second.
nobody else is in the room, I can safely use sleep and try to knock all of them out.
Was that what you rolled your initiative for?
So roll 2 die 4, and that'll be how many of them you can put to sleep. 2.
4.
Six hit die.
You got 5 of them. lowest hit points first. So I gotta click through and see which ones have the lowest hit points.
Yep, I pull out my loot and then I start playing a heavy metal version of Rockabye Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Pied Piper.
That's awesome.
Both as many questions.
All right, Sir Ox.
I have a 10 and tell Lynn you see it.
Delician's re-roll because he's doing a different spell for next round.
Oh.
I see what you
Can
did
I
there.
see any from where I'm standing?
Not really. All you can see is this noxious green cloud that's permeating from the room.
Even if I move anywhere?
That green circle is solid. It's solid like a greenish, yellow, smelly, stinky thing.
It's a cloud of mustard gas.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna shoot some arrows into it.
Hey, Zool. Are you interested in joining the initiative?
All right, just apply -4 and roll.
I need to choose a target.
No, just apply -4 and fire. That won't hit even rats. That wouldn't even hit the broadside of a barn.
That wouldn't hit water if it fell out of a boat.
All right, is that it?
Yeah. I'm gonna make some movement away though. Now I'm done.
All right, David.
David casts Speak with Animals on this little bugger here. It throws him some meat and says, "Join us and we'll feed you some more.
Yeah.
Or my righteous fellows will beat your boggin in."
Wait till the big
Any
ones
way of
get here.
assisting, I'd like to
They'll
assist
eat
with
you.
that.
So what was that, Wes?
Wait till Daddy Rat gets here. They'll eat you. We'll get the scraps. Yum yum.
Daddy Rat.
Daddy rat. Is there an even bigger rat?
That is me, don't you know?
You know we got a guy and a wolf, right?
We got rat people.
Waiting on me?
Rat
Yeah,
people.
rat
You already went
uh-oh.
for this round, so Murder.
All right. I'm gonna cruise on in there and help Shard bash some of these rats, depending on distance, though. So I'm gonna have to measure that out right now. How do I do that? Q, right? I'm just gonna measure it straight. Here we go. So, I can go 30 feet and still bash somebody. So I'm coming in there with my club. Although maybe with my sling from near the door would be smarter. So think gonna move to right here and use my sling on some of these rats to help get Shard out of that situation. So I'm rolling a sling here. Choose target. Okay. Attack roll modifier, I don't know. Damage modifier, nothing. There you go, Wesley. It's rolling it. Hits an AC of 2 for damage of 2. Sling bullet. All done. Next player. Thank you, Wesley. Yeah, I probably, roleplay a little bit too. Hey, what? You stirred some of them rats up in here too. This entire place needs to be exterminated.
Hi.
Hopefully, Taliason will
That
keep
one.
shooting them rat poisons.
That one runs over here and tries to bite Shard.
No, he ain't.
No, he ain't biting. He bit his own damn tail somehow. That one's asleep.
Oh no, he tries to bite me and I kick him. I'm causing his head to whirl around and bite down on his own tail.
Then this, and I use the term loosely, gentleman walks into the room.
This
What the
gentleman.
hell y'all doing in here? It's time to eat.
Finally, a fucking target.
Where's this person coming from?
I don't see him.
He's on top of one of the other rats right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, from my view, he's underneath it.
Well, whatever. Same difference. I meant he
We'll move that rat.
He enters the room and places a rat on his head.
Yeah, he's wearing the rat.
His armor.
Like a fucking dick bag or something.
Never thought I'd see the day when I might have to kill Master Splinter. Fuck, I swear to God, I want to get together a group where one of us plays an old rat folk and get together 4 other people who play the turtles and do a water deep a basically TMNT style.
Oh, this guy. Okay, well. He pulls out his sword and stabs you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't just stab my friends.
There's all this stabbing
Yeah,
happening
he-
right over here. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, he's an asshole rat.
Whoa, he's actually holding a knife in his hand.
Yeah, he's like running around. He's kind of an asshole.
He's not a were-rat.
Yo, screw this guy in particular.
Is he the same size as Shard?
He does 7 points of damage to Shard. No, he's a good bit bigger than her.
Oh shit.
Oh God, is this a were-rat?
Looks like it.
Well, y'all been told there were rare rats here, so
We have?
you found one.
Shard, have you had the vaccine against lycanthropy yet?
I wasn't.
Lycanthropy 19.
Yeah. The vaccine has not been developed yet for this one.
It keeps mutating.
Oh no.
Okay, well, how many points of stabbing damage did I get?
Fireball right here.
7. The other one runs in and sees you, Murdan, and he decides he wants to come give you some love.
Oh, where'd he come from? From is there a door over there at the northeast?
Doorway. Yeah,
Okay.
that door. There's a hallway down that thing. There's no doors here. This is open.
Now, I've exterminated the likes of you before. I need to see what my AC is.
Horrible.
I don't think my AC is on my token. Okay, good. Thank God.
All right, Talisia.
Let's see. What is my AC supposed to be? I better figure that. All right, I'm gonna look up a few 2E rules. Let's see this.
So, fireball centered here. 40-foot diameter. 27 points of damage. Save her.
Oh, you're roll shitloads of saving throws, aren't you?
You can roll for groups. Oh, we got one save. And you guys hear a tremendous blast coming from the other side of the building.
Hell yeah.
That's one less big gun we have.
Nuke them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I believe that should also dissipate whatever cloud gas that gas cloud was.
All right, Ox, you're up.
I run into this room, see this giant rat, and I'm gonna swing at it.
Ow! Lay out!
Alright.
Ran my finger into my desk.
Did the damn thing just mutate on me?
That's
They can change form. I don't think it heals them though. Does it heal? I don't think it heals them.
Little rat or the rat person?
Rat person. I know. But that's what Ox would do.
You stab it twice, and your blade sticks into it, and it like it just seems to have no effect on the creature.
Yeah, No.
Oh God, this takes me back to Strahd fighting werewolves.
Oh yeah, same shit.
Alright.
Managed to
I'm gonna
kill one, and with a combination of vicious mockery and pickle juice.
stroll
Yep,
up here
you're back
behind
in
Murdan.
Castle
Can I see
Ravenloft right
over his
now.
head well enough to cast a spell without hitting him?
I'm sorry, there were 3 people talking. What do
Yeah. Can I see over Murdan's head? He's fairly short.
you target an object?
Yeah, I'd like to shoot there with a fiery cube, but preferably not accidentally trigger it off at the back of Murdan's head. That'd be 14 damage for all those nerds.
Usually were-rats are even worse because they have they can use weapons, and there's usually more of them than werewolves. They only have like maybe 1 hit die less, 2 hit dice less, something like that. So their Thaco's still pretty okay. But you get ganged up on a lot easier.
What sucked was that, and I had no silvered weapons whatsoever.
Mhm.
And since standard weapons weren't doing it, basically I just kept I slashed it a couple of times, threw pickle juice into the wounds to kind of slow down his regeneration, and just spammed
Oh.
vicious mockery until
Yeah.
I killed them with psychic damage.
Yeah. The thing about weapon
Alright, several of
immunity.
the rats, you kill several of the rats and burn some fur off of the rat person. Anything else, kind of?
I'm going to back up a step, and that'll be it.
Weapon immunities, they're not immune to special damage. So like falling damage, choking, drowning, electricity, fire, that all works against them. Acid damage.
So these are obviously giant for rats. So
Good deduction.
So I'm gonna make the argument that I should obviously get my giant bonuses.
Good try. Zolo, yeah. Zool.
Okay. So Zool's just like, finally, a fucking worthy opponent. And he's gonna ride his wolf right in here. Okay. He's gonna go right down the hallway here to about right here. He's gonna dismount the wolf in the hallway. And I want to make a riding check so I can make my full movement. See if I can make my full movement with the proficiency here. Land-based riding. Oh! So I just dismount and that's it. I can't reach the enemy. Wow, I rolled a
David,
20.
You're up.
Okay,
I guess you got your foot stuck in the stirrup or
Yeah, something like that.
Take out my sling and my silver bullet. And I will fire at the guy who's just stabbed for.
Holy
charge.
crap! Silver bullet. Oh, do I have those?
You got a silver piece?
Yeah,
Where'd you buy that?
I
You have only one?
I role played for it, I guess.
Awesome. Sick. I don't think I have that kind of character.
Shoot him with a silver piece. You should at least get stone damage for it.
Yeah, I have sling bullets, not silver bullets.
You got silver pieces, silver coins.
Yeah, just Hit him with a coin.
Shoot silver coins.
Oh, so do we know that conclusively? You need silver?
Try it. You can try it.
I don't think we've ever faced lycanthropes before.
I have.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be common knowledge?
Legend, maybe.
Yeah, no, we faced him, didn't we? In the.
Roll me some damage there, Dave.
Sorry, I'm not really sure what the silver damage would be, so I'm just gonna roll the d4 for the bullet. And...
It'd be the same as a regular bullet. It just damages them because it's got silver.
Oh, 6 damage there. No, I think that's only 5. Is that, sorry. Just let me take a look at this.
It's a that.
Is it, strength for sling? Or is it dexterity? No, sorry. Don't listen to me.
I believe it's dex to hit and strength for damage, because it's a hurl. No, it'd be dex, like a bow. Yeah, just dex.
No, strength. If he's using a sling, strength and dex. They combine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
all
dex
three.
for the hit and strength for damage.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Alrighty. He clearly. You can see it like burns his skin and his hair.
I don't think they're giant rowfish. I think you're joking. But
Anything else?
No, sorry. That's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not actually trying to get my giant bonuses.
All right, Murdan.
okay. So we have not gotten to a point of like learning that a non-silver weapon is an ineffective weapon, right? We don't know that, or I don't know that.
Well, you just watched me stab it twice.
Yeah.
And it do nothing.
Yeah. And
like
the barbarian
What
too.
happened when you stabbed it?
It looks like his blade just went through it.
Through it.
I've been talking with
let's
churches
see.
and whatnot, so I would have given you the information about where wolves and stuff.
Okay, no problem, guys. So, I say, well, like I said, I've got experience with exterminating rats, and this one's just a big old one like the rest of them. So, you say you need silver to damage him? Well, I'll hold him still, boys. Who's got the silver? And I'll try to grapple the, were-rat in front of me. So how do I do that, Wesley? Any ideas?
You just
Just grab a hold of him, wrestle him, something?
There's a grappling.
Yeah, I'm like a dwarf. I'm like a 4-foot dwarf. I'm a thug, but I don't think thug has any. Let me see if I have any thug abilities.
No, what it'll do is, since you're not a fighter, it'll provoke an attack of opportunity from him.
Oh God,
Oh,
that
yeah,
sounds
he's
horrible.
armed.
Well, I still think I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man. I'm gonna suffer the attack of opportunity, and I'll just do a football. I think it's called a football move. So yeah, I'll just
Tackle?
Give me some more words
spear
for
him.
it, like
Yeah.
spike him or something in
Spear.
the solar plexus, like with my
Yeah.
shoulder. Like I'll just run at him and try to
Shoulder
bear
tap.
hug him.
Oh,
He
that's
bites
an
you for
overbear.
four.
That's an overbear.
He bites you for 4 points of damage. Give me a saving throw versus poison, please.
Yep, I
Ooh.
surely will. Dwarfs have a good bonus on that particular save. I think I'm
I've
gonna
seen dwarfs
roll
fail
it.
on that save.
What?
I've seen dwarfs fail that save with that.
Oh
save
yeah. Oh yeah. Of course there's a chance. So did you say there's a modifier, Wesley?
No.
Okay.
There is
Here's
for
the
every
roll.
3.5
I'm
points of your
assuming
con.
It's a DM roll, hidden roll. There it is. So
Did
if I
you do the
succeed-
3.5 point con thing?
All right, so I'll
You
take
don't
the
take
4
the-
points of
you don't-
damage.
So you don't get the awful
But do-
disease that he causes.
Well, that's cool. Do I still get to do a football move on him though?
Oh, I gotta go look it up on the table. It's a.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
How those
I mean, I
work.
could just punch him, or well, that won't work either. Yeah, I gotta hold him. That's my best idea, is to hold him.
Mm.
Probably a bad idea. But
Nah, it's fine.
I like to see it try.
Plus, I just think, yeah, as a role play for a dwarf thug, I just think that's what I would do. I would just be like, stop
yeah.
punching my friends, you stupid rat.
Buggies were assassins. The garrote was their favorite weapon, if not the dagger.
Oh yes. Can you type that word into chat so I can spell it? I've got it on my sheet, but I called it like choker rope or something because I couldn't remember the real name.
Choker rope.
Mhm.
Is that the same thing?
that's-
Yeah, I wrote choker
Yeah.
rope.
Hilarious. Joker.
Yeah, I have choker
You're
rope
hilarious.
on my sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll make it say garrote. I like choker rope.
That's a good way to describe it. That's for sure.
I'm a big
We've
fan of
discussed
choker
this in
rope
this game
too.
before, but it's humorous because I'm a dwarf, so I can only get it around so many people's necks. Like a lot of people, I can't get it around their neck.
So you just start
Yeah, you gotta be
castrating
able to
people
reach 'em.
instead.
Alright, let's see here. Punching and
I work a
wrestling.
side business as a moil. I work for tips.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, you didn't hear that?
I said I work
So
a
you'll
side
make a
job as
regular
moil.
attack
I work
roll.
for tips.
Okay.
You'll make a regular attack roll. Since he's larger than you, it'll be modified by 4.
In which direction?
It'd be negative.
So I get a penalty of 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a Robin Williams
So
joke.
I'm doing it as though it was a club roll with an attack modifier of -4.
Didn't pretty sure that's
Oops.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, so I think that just means I don't wrap him up. Like I missed, so I don't do any damage and I don't manage to grapple him. Like I don't restrain him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still do a football move. Like I still spar him in the chest. It just doesn't hurt him.
No, it's like you're bouncing off of them.
Yeah, I bounced off. Exactly.
Yeah, he center blocked you.
Yeah. Yep.
Sir
That's what happened.
Sir Barfalot, you're up.
Oh. Excuse me. I fucked it. It was good.
Get out! You know what? I don't think I'm gonna deal with this shit today. See ya, buddy. I'm out of here. Hey, Shad. How's it going? Need a hand?
Stupid bastard stopped me. Let's see if I can suplex him.
These small people and their wrestling moves.
When it comes to doing like a judo flip, actually being smaller is to your benefit. I'm basically want to see if I can, since he stabbed me, if I can grab his wrist, turn and judo flip him over my shoulder, disarming him.
Awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
You know, I'm going
So you're not doing-
I'm going to roll to encourage.
Encouraging.
Is there a dwarf thing for that? Is there like a spreadsheet? Or do this 1d20 again?
No, there's nothing in second edition for that. You'd just be over there and talk.
For what? Farting?
I mean,
Phantom bardic inspiration, basically.
Yeah, only the bard can do that.
all right, we did this before. All right, fine.
What do I need to roll to see if I can judo flip this guy and take his knife?
Oh, a disarm. That's complicated. You gotta roll. You gotta roll to grab, which is against. You have to hit AC 4, and they have to miss an attack against AC 6. If you make your attack and they make their attack, then they strike you with whatever you're trying to grab. And then if you succeed in grabbing it, you have to do a strength contest, which is you both do strength rolls, like a strength check, and whoever rolls highest without rolling over their strength wins the contest.
I'm never going to remember all of this. What do I do step by step? First thing I need to do.
But that depends on
Roll
if,
a d20.
if the DM wants to do it.
You roll a d20 to determine what kind of hold you've managed to get on it. If you gotta land to hit, roll first.
Wesley sounds so annoyed about the grappling rules.
It can be annoying.
They're a pain in the ass
Yeah.
in this edition.
I agree. I agree. I've ran into this before when I played in DM, mostly DM.
That's exactly why I automated it.
Roll another d. So roll a d20.
But I mean, when I don't have any weapon that'll hit him, I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Roll a d what?
Roll a d20 to see what type of wrestling move you managed to get on him.
Oh, you're just doing the wrestling chart? That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's a hell of a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Already rolled a 15.
I feel you on that one. Quick
That was your
D20.
to hit. You grabbed him. So now roll a to see what kind of move you're able to put on him. A 7. Oh, that's actually a throw.
Yes.
So how does a throw fucking resolve?
Judo flip his
Well,
ass.
it has
Look at
a,
my
roll a
shoulders
percent.
go
Oh no,
fall.
I rolled a percentile. I rolled a percentile. Nope, you didn't knock him out.
Shit.
Is he at
But
least
he'll be,
not
but
prone?
his ass will be over here laying on the ground.
Yes. Did I manage to disarm him whilst doing this?
Let's see. I have to estimate a strength for him. Let's say 14.
Jeez, it's pretty
No,
strong.
he's aimed to hold on to his weapon.
I need to roll strength.
No, he rolled strength. He was able to hold on to his weapon. That rat tries to bite you and misses. Now it's this dude laying on his ass. His turn. He gets back to his feet. He is not happy. He tries to bite you and he misses. This one here, what the range on this is?
Fall to my knees into power slide position and avoiding the bite.
Let's see, it's down. 30-foot radius.
See me rat, I'm with a smirk. He can't stop the rock.
So that's going to get everybody except for Talisian, who's in the other room. Everybody needs to give me a saving throw versus, well, against fear. The spells, yeah.
Saving throw. Let's see.
Thanks for that comment, Celestian. I will let Borg go on what you said.
Borf turns around and begins to run away. Giant Killer turns around and begins to run away.
Which one needs this fear?
How far do I
Fear
run?
listed.
Just spells. It'll just say spells.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be here by myself. No. You
Is there a,
cowards, get back
is there a
here.
modifier for these?
Do I know?
Is there a modifier for serial
Wisdom
killers?
bonus would come into play for that.
Yeah,
Okay,
wisdom
then
bonus
that's
makes
probably a
sense.
+3. Add +3 to that.
Oh, really?
You're to enchant
So
spells,
you
and
make
spells
your
roll your
save
wisdom.
there, David. You're not afraid.
Okay.
Suleiman and Ruckus make their save.
Yeah,
Sorry,
not
I'm
there.
still reading this book here.
So Murdan, I think, is the only one I'm waiting on.
So looking at a different window. Studying up on my sheet over here. Here comes my initiative roll. Oh, you wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. I did the wrong roll altogether. My bad.
Yep.
You
Jacked
are
up
wanting
the
to save
turn
versus
tracker,
spells.
too.
Whee!
Yep.
I spaced out. Almost there. Here it is. One success, DM. I think I passed my save.
Yeah, you're not feared. Talisian.
I'm going to attempt to skirt the edge of the fog cloud and stab this big rat right
He's a biggin. But you
here.
managed to hit it.
Run for 4 points of damage.
He's about the size of a small pony.
Self- and he'll take an additional 7 points of fire damage. Die, vermin.
That seemed to have pissed it off.
Why did it have to be rats?
Alrighty, Oxkiller, this thing has awakened a sense of mortal fear in you, and you feel the need to get away from this thing as quickly as possible.
Yeah, should I move further? Or
To
where?
at least outside of the line of sight of the creature, where you can't hear it. Kime, did you make your saving throw?
I did.
Awesome. Well, it's your turn.
I have no idea what I can do though. Which one of these two were rats is looking slightly more beat up?
Would be kind of hard to tell from where you're standing.
Yeah. Good point. I'm gonna do the same.
One of them you wouldn't even be able to.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at the one on Shard there for a whopping 2 damage. And that'll be me.
Ow.
Alrighty, Sir Zulamond. You made your fear save.
Zool. The spirit of the Ghostbusters, known only as Zool.
Yeah.
Gozer the Gozer. Gozer the Destroyer.
Gozer the Gozerian.
That's it. Gozer the Gozerian. That's it. I knew it was go something go.
Oh yeah,
Funny.
that's right.
There's only two.
The Gozerian. Murdan the Murdanian.
I'm afraid that'll miss.
And shield punch.
And the shield will hit him, actually. And it does do damage because it's a magical weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Anything else?
I'm gonna back up against the wall right here. And that's it.
As you look into that room here, you can see these spider webs all over the place in there.
Oh god. Let me scroll over that way and see what he's talking about.
David the Woad, you're up. Do you make your fear save?
Pardon me, what was that?
Yeah, you made yours because you had the wisdom bonus, that's right. Alrighty, you're up.
I will pull out another bullet. And
leave the rats, it will be fun.
I'll shoot it at the guy that I shot at before there, the guy who's been thrown around. Yo.
Alright.
Ooh, the natural 20.
Oh.
With the one
and
well.
Well, you do get to roll it again because it's a crit.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
This is beautiful.
So,
You have
7
any
damage.
damage? What is your strength?
That's 1 modifier.
That's just enough. Otherwise, he'd have been left with 1 hit point. You, David Goliath his ass. You put a silver bullet right between his eyes and drop him where he stands.
Just like the stories.
Alright, Murdan, you're up.
Okay, great. So they killed that one in front of me, and I still alright. Well, there was a little side talk in chat, Wesley, so I just gotta ask you if this is legal, or maybe I'll just try the move and see if it's legal. I'm not trying to like outplay you and be like, I know this works. I don't know if it works. Simon had the idea, so I fish through my pockets and go ahead and get out a brass knuckles worth of silver coins, and I hold the silver coins as tightly in my fist as I can. And I'll swing and punch this rat guy that's by Shard right there. Can I do
You're
that?
gonna try to hit him with the coins, or you're gonna try to hit him with your fist?
I'm gonna try to hit him with a coin that's in my fist so that the silver connects with them, and maybe silver will damage it.
Okay.
It's just a
The coin
theory.
his fingers as he punches.
Fucking theory. Thanks for
I
watching.
think
Silver knuckles.
I think you need like improvised weapon proficiency, non-weapon proficiency to do that.
He can do it. He's just gonna take an off attack and be at disadvantage, be at a huge disadvantage with it because
Yeah.
he's not trained in boxing or anything.
Yeah, if you have the proficiency, you'd probably do it without a disadvantage.
The unmodified roll, I mean, my roll is good, but you modify it by whatever penalties I've got on top of that. So I hit AC -1, except for whatever boxing penalties I get.
That'll punch him.
If anything, I don't think this has a huge advantage, but remember I'm like a thug thief, so I'm kind of like, this goes with my character, I feel like I would have brass knuckles and punch people probably. Sounds pretty cool.
He stabs the hell out of you for 7 points of damage.
Sweet. Kyle, it worked.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Blood leaking off your face. I fish around in my pockets and I pull out this magic dagger. I just look at it, put it back in my pocket.
Okay. Well, that'll work. Alright, punching and wrestling. Let's see. Roll me a d20 and let's see what type of punch you did to him.
Who do you want? What D20 do you want?
Murdan.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, roll me a die 20 and we'll see what type of punch you landed.
Cold cock him right in the jaw.
It's a punch number 10.
That's a glancing blow. He'll take 1 point of
1% chance
damage
to knock out.
and has a 3% chance to knock him out.
So do you want a D100?
Close.
Okay.
Woo! If it'd been a haymaker, he'd be out.
That'd have been pretty sweet.
Alrighty, anything else?
That's all for me.
Henry runs in here, sees that giant rat through the stinking cloud, and decides he wants to take a couple of shots at it. He don't like giant rats.
You might guess.
They
Since I'm the only one fighting the rats.
There's rats over here too, damn it.
I'm running away.
You could have dealt with those later.
I'm pedaling backwards.
Well, supposedly you all knew there were supposed to be were-rats here. No one told me.
Well, he does a big fat 3 points of damage to the rat, which doesn't seem to be very hurt from it. He's kind of shocked by that. He's thinking, that must be a badass rat. Borf, you're up.
Otherwise, God.
If you were feared, the fear is worn off now because the creature that was generating the fear.
Oh, thank God Almighty. Hi, how's it going? Did I miss anything important? Did anyone die? Oh, I hope they did. I think that's all I can do for my movement, right?
Yeah, them short little stubby legs can't carry you far. Shard, you're up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Okay, I was asking, and because my Warloot is my bardic spell focus, does it count as a magical weapon?
Oh no.
No.
No?
No.
It would if you cast like continual light on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It just doesn't count as a +1. It would count as a quote-unquote magical weapon, but not a quote-unquote +1 magical weapon. There is a difference. Some monsters require quote-unquote magical weapons, and some monsters require quote-unquote +1 magical weapons or higher. Yeah.
So if I made it grow eyelashes or something through a cantrip, it would be magic.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
So, if,
Well, I don't think they're immune to eyelash damage anyways. So...
Well, if my Warloot doesn't count as a magic weapon, then I will cast a spell at this amount.
I think don't all the lycanthropes in 2nd edition need specifically +1 or better or silver?
Or silver.
Yeah. So, just casting continual light on it wouldn't make it work on him.
That's unfortunate.
That wasn't the question she was asking, actually.
But was just asking if my thing counted as a magical weapon because it's a spell focus as well.
Notice the words magical
therefore,
weapon.
Able to actually damage the rats.
Yeah.
That's the question she was asking. She was just not phrasing it that way.
Yeah, that's the difficulty with using unique items is it's difficult to find a way to enchant them.
The question she asked was, does it make a magical weapon? And yes, it does. If you cast a spell on your weapon, it does. It just doesn't make it a +1 weapon, as I just explained.
Yeah, there is a first level spell called Nystall's Magical Aura. It doesn't give any plus or to hit or damage, but it does qualify as a magic item once it's cast on.
Yep. Yeah, you can use that on multiple weapons too, right?
But
Well,
would become a plus.
Anyway, I strong on my and fire magic missiles right into its freaking face.
And the magic missiles will definitely work.
You should be what, level 4 as a mage, so you get 2 magic.
That's 2d4 plus
2d4 plus what?
2.
2d4 plus 2. Your missiles fire out, and shortly before impact, like maybe an inch or two before they impact, they seem to hit some kind of aura the creature is generating and then just dissolve into poof. The creature takes no.
You son of a USOP.
What? Bullshit! I call hacks.
Welcome to Creatures of Magic.
Protection from normal missile or something like something like that will, I believe, shield or armor spells will protect it.
Shield blocks magic missiles.
Yeah.
So does magic resist.
Sometimes, yeah.
Where rats have magic resistance.
These do, or this specific one does, not all of them. This specific.
Oh, okay.
And he was hoping this would be over by the end. We get through this at the end of the week. We're not even getting through our first one count.
Depends whether you count opening the front door and meeting the first dozen rats as one encounter or part of this one.
I'm counting it as because
that rat bites you, Shard, for 1 point of.
You should have just burned this place down.
Yeah, but that's hard on the magic artifacts.
Damn it, they were right beside each other in the turn order. I deleted the wrong one, but I'll just use the wrong one for the right one. And then the rat dude you threw.
Oh, not again!
Damn, that guy rolls max damage every time. 7 points of damage from his short sword.
Ah, shit! Right in the tit! Motherfucker!
Talisian, you're up.
stabby, stabby, pokey, pokey.
Alrighty. And
He's doing 6 points of damage to that thing. Oh well.
that fire wasn't very. Alright, Ox, the fear wears off of you as the creature that was generating it is dead.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna walk around this corner And can I just kill the rats, or should I still roll?
The
Since
ones that
they're
are asleep, in combat you have to roll for it. Or you can wait till the combat's over and you can just coup de grace.
Do I get a plus to the roll?
Yeah, it's an automatic hit.
No, I mean if I attack them now.
Shard
Yeah,
looks
it's an
over her
automatic
shoulder.
hit. You just roll the damage.
Kill the one stabbing me to death.
Great, you just woke one of them up.
What even is that over there?
Did I kill it?
Ruckus.
Nope, but you pissed it off. Anything else?
Hopefully that's our wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ruckus, yeah. You would
My
recognize
second
Ruckus.
attack.
But
Is
it's
it
just
dead?
it's this dynamic lighting, you guys. Like stuff looks different with the dynamic
That
lighting.
kills it.
Okay.
It looks cool, but like I can see half of Ruckus, so I couldn't tell for sure if it was the familiar one. It looked like a monster creeping in.
I'll let you know if there's a monster creeping up my asshole. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So would I.
Anything else? Hot?
Nope.
Well, I heard someone say like something about like Taliason needing help, so I'm just trying to figure out who's.
I can't see him around the corner, so
I can't
just-
do. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, so I just wanted to check up on him. How
Right.
far into this little shitty room can I throw my magic dagger over Murdan from here, or should I go a bit further for a better angle?
If you went up one more, you wouldn't have to worry about hitting him.
Alright, I'll stand on this fucking corpse. See if I care. Alright, I'm gonna chuck a dagger into another trigger. How the fuck do I...
Would be a hurled weapon.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, I'm just adding my modifier. Yeah.
Because it's plus 2 when it's thrown.
Yeah, I gave it +2. And I fucking... God, I hope I didn't hit Murdan.
That would be minus 2. That'd be minus 2 to hit, is it? Right?
Alright, if there's anything else time, it'll be Zulamon's turn. Azul, the destroyer.
Zool. Okay, this guy's getting splashed in the back. Before I even swing, I'm like, yo, asshole, face me. Does he turn to face me?
Well, it's not his turn.
Okay. Okay. -5 for 5 damage.
Yeah, you might now. Alrighty, anything else?
And -8
Oh, yeah.
for
Crit on a shield punch.
slash RD4. 3 damage. Total of 8.
Alright. He's staggering, but he's still standing there. Sir David.
I will walk over to Shard, jump onto this table if I can, put my thumb on her head, and tip her head back like a Pez dispenser, and then pour a potion down it. And I don't know what the healing potions do, sorry. 2d4?
2d4 plus 2?
Perfect. Oh, that's miserable. Enjoy your 5 points of health.
Alrighty, Murdan, you're up.
Okay. It's gonna be the silver knuckles, the brass knuckle punch on this where rat's standing right in front of me again, and this time it's a miss. Did my voice come through? I saw someone say they couldn't.
Yes.
No,
however,
I
he
hear
does.
you.
However, he does not miss you. For 2 points
Oh.
of damage.
Simon can. Who takes 2? Me.
Yep. You're making
Okay.
unarmed attacks against a without
That's cool.
skill in it.
That's cool. So does he like kind of bite me, or and I don't have to make another save?
Stabs you with the short. He stabbed you with a short sword.
Well, what an asshole, like you said. Okay. So I took off 2 hit points. I'm down to 29.
Henry decides to break out the bow on this thing because he's a little pissed off this thing didn't go down when he shot it, when he threw daggers at it. He didn't really want to waste arrows on it, but now he's realized that this might be a little bit of a tougher rat than he thought. He hits it once, misses it a second time. Borf the odd.
You're not. Hey! Hold on! Aside! I was glad to see with my axe. Did I say axe? I mean my ass! My ass is deadly!
I'm done my turn.
So what you doing?
Attack it.
Right here. Just the thing
that'll
next
hit
to
him.
yeah.
But I don't think you're using a magical weapon, so it has no effect.
Well, this I just stabbed him a little bit.
I have a question.
Already,
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Now we can.
Okay. Hey, I have a question. Now, a non-magical weapon won't affect it directly, but would I be able to use it slashing his hand to try to disarm him?
to my understanding, the way non-magical weapons work on creatures that are magical, it just has no effect on them. It like passes through them like.
So I wouldn't be able to use it aiming at his hand to try to like hit the handle of the sword and knock it out of his hand.
Yeah, you could try to hit the weapon.
Alright, I think I'm
Be a
gonna try
called
that.
shot with a -4 penalty.
Let me double check my spells super quick.
You could also squish that rat beside you. There's a little rat still chewing on you.
Somebody brought their headset to the can with them.
Alright, screw it. I'll flip off the big one, and then I'll slash the little one with my war loop.
Who brought their headset to the can?
You know the answer.
You think it'll be more, but my headset is top.
Oh man, was it gold? Oh shit.
Sorry, Sharon, I wasn't paying
Big
attention to your
rat
health
takes
bar.
8
Did you
points
add
of
that? Did you add that side?
Yeah, I believe she did.
Oh no.
Oh, no? Oh,
It might have been when the thing had crashed. I had to restart the browser.
And it in turn tries to bite you again, and
Did I manage to kill that rat?
no.
Hit it?
No.
You hit it, did damage to it though. Oh, where rat?
No,
Let's
no.
see.
I wasn't slashing at him. I was slashing at this one.
I know. You hit
Yeah,
that
we
one
know.
and damaged it.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you said it didn't damage it.
your weapon. You attacked that rat. Borf's weapon did nothing to the were-rat. So I think it's going to turn around and attack Mr. Zool, the paladin of...
Zool. The paladin of Zool.
Don't worry, Zool. I know your name's Zolomon.
Paladin of Zool, I love it.
Born on Monday.
Born
And
on
thanks to your
Monday.
magical shield, it's blue. Elysian, you're up.
Somebody's working a lathe.
Sounds like a dog to me.
Or for you getting angry.
Yeah, that's Citizen. That's Gold's dog.
I'm just listening to Borf's stomach growl.
That's really aggressive gas.
Good girl.
Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Wesley, do you think I can talk to you afterwards about my hazmat? I think I've made some final adjustments that is really going to say, holy crap, this is over-engineered.
Oh boy.
I'll try and stay awake. I'm pretty tired. Talisia and the rat, the big daddy rat bites you for 5 points of damage. He does not. He does not give you a disease this time.
Ow.
Ox, you're...
I'm gonna move over to the rat that Shard attacked.
Bring me that toy.
It's been preheated. The oven's already preheated.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm afraid that'll miss a rat.
I'll be right back.
Let's see if I
Please be back before my turn.
That'll hit a rat.
Yep. That won't kill it though.
Nope.
Oof.
These are big rats. These are dire rats.
dire.
Does that mean they count as a large creature?
They have a whole hit dice.
No, they're still rats. It makes them medium size. Alright, Kym, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here so I can get a clear line of sight on that guy. Interlopers, and I'm gonna keep chucking my dagger. Holy shit, I hit him.
On you. Stab the shit out of him. And the mighty wizard downs him with a mighty blow from his dagger of throwing. And
Yeah. Glad I
Which,
didn't have
when
to do
thrown,
that.
is a +2 weapon, +1.
Alright, Paladin, you see the foul were-rat man fall to the ground. There's his pet rat still chewing the hell out of.
And it's a medium creature?
Yep.
Okay, well,
About the size of a Rottweiler.
then I can't stomp it. But I can cut the hell out of it with my sword. -2 for 9 damage. That's more than one hit die. You can't bullshit me out of that one. Alright.
They have more than one hit die.
Yeah, that one had taken 15 damage.
No sweeping on that one.
That one had taken 15 damage.
You got a sleeping one over there, and that's it.
Okay, well, I still got some movement left and a shield attack, so I'm just going to kill it.
Hey, a little help over here.
And I squish it with my shield.
So.
All right, Dave,
right?
and you hear Talisian yelling for
Screaming for help.
And that's from back to the west, that first room we came in.
Affirmative.
Let's see if I get some movement here. Don't see anybody. Don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. I moved and I don't know where anything is.
20 feet from north of the entrance.
How do you set waypoints?
I thought I could go back around the other way.
Oh crap, did you go the wrong way?
Whoops.
Yeah, I thought this was just a giant loop, but it's not a giant loop.
Then Talisian bleeds out. No.
Oh no, it just hit me once, but still.
Wesley, I think this dynamic lighting is unfair. We can't see what's around the other rooms. That's not very realistic.
But while I'm here, do I see any good loot?
No, but you see 5 giant spiders. Initiative.
oh, where'd you go? I don't even see where you went.
I went into this room.
Is that north or?
I don't know.
He decided to come help me, but he took the scenic route.
We'll hold right there in that room,
I am back.
and we'll come back to
Welcome
that.
back.
Murday.
Mom said since y'all all seem so excited about the raisin bread, that she'll send you guys a picture.
Maximum movement rate down this hallway. I'm gonna try to measure that out to give myself an idea, but yeah, I'm gonna go 60 feet in this direction. Okay, Wesley. I can only see 25 feet, so I'll go to over there, and then I'll figure out the rest of my move.
Oh, nice. Somebody.
Where you
killed
going?
that fucker.
I think that did I hear Taliesin from down this hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep,
All you
that's
hear
the way
from
I'm running
Gavin-
then.
All
So
you hear
I
from
can.
Gavin is don't come this way.
What? Oh, can I go past your wolf?
Yeah. He's not hostile.
Doesn't fucking bite you.
He's a big old teddy bear.
I'm just picturing him putting his hands on Ruckus's haunches and basically using him like a vault horse to jump over him.
Coming back with nothing but stubs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my movement rate. That's all I could. That takes up my entire round because I just little dwarf feet waddling along.
Ruckus licks Murdan as he walks by.
No.
Thank you, Ruckus.
He takes
That's
an
part of it
off
too.
attack and-
Yeah, I stopped and petted Ruckus on the way too. You know, I can't go past the dog unless I stop and pet it. I have to pet it. Now there's a dog in D&D too. Yes, there is. D&D has a dog too. It has a wolf. Are you related to a wolf? You are? You have the same genes as wolves have? 99%. Okay, are you a miniature wolf? Okay. Do you keep a lot of your wolf jaw around?
This is adorable.
Well, Henry's just sucking eggs tonight. He hits it one time for 1 point. Borphalot, you're up.
Henry shot
So,
at
is there
the
any enemies
multiple
left?
images.
I'm Only vaguely paying attention today. Just feeling under the weather.
Talesian's getting chewed on by a giant rat, yeah.
It only hit me one time, but still.
I can't help you!
I'm not supposed to be doing melee damage.
Did I help save my best friend, Talesian?
How'd Borv move so far in the attack?
He probably charged.
Oh.
Gold, you know you can double your movement rate by jogging.
Yeah, but you can't attack if you
Yeah,
jog.
But he wouldn't be able to attack once he.
You can charge and attack once though, with a melee attack.
Thought you have to charge in a straight line.
No, the only time you have to charge in a straight line is if you're doing like a lance attack, and even then you only need 10 feet. And then Minotaur's horn attack, and that's 10 feet as well.
Alrighty, Sir Borfalot kills the big.
The hero!
How'd he kill him?
With his axe.
Oh, so the Big Daddy rat.
And the last
is the
lone
were
rat just runs.
The Big Daddy rat.
Fine.
Yeah, affirmative.
Hey, did something happen to Murdan?
No.
No.
Okay.
Borf walked past him, so you probably
David,
feel a
what
little bit
alignment
nauseated.
are you? David, what alignment are you?
Is this a 9-sided alignment chart or just a 3?
The 9, yeah.
Awful good, I suppose.
Alright, you move into the room and nothing happens. You see a carpet in the middle of the room with blood stains.
A carpet with blood stains.
The,
up there.
Talesian's not in here. What the fuck?
Talesian, your blood's all over the carpet, but I can't find your body.
Everybody try to find Talesian. do the blood stains, are they like splatter or are they drags?
Period. It's all period blood.
Gross.
Let me get a look at that. It might not even be fresh blood.
They scream out, "Hey, something went down in here," and I'll look for somebody to heal. Can I move from here?
Let's
Or...
see. This room is a small study. A large oak desk stands in one corner next to a solid but comfortable looking chair. Bookshelves run along one wall holding books of all shapes and sizes. A vermilion rug lies in the center of the floor. Dark stains have ruined it, however. An old tarnished suit of plate mail stands in the corner, and bits of broken weapons and armor are scattered about. A fine layer of dust covers everything, but strangely twisted footprints crisscross the soot and mark the recent passage of numerous unhuman creatures through the area. On the desk is a large open book. The pages are yellow with age and covered with dust. A crimson bookmark lies across the top page, indicating the book has been opened to a passage of some importance.
I shall skip past. Let's just try to walk around the carpet and read le book, the livre.
You need a reading and writing check, or is this just normal ass reading?
Don't read the book. Don't read the book.
You have to have reading and writing to be literate in 2
And here's from Friday?
I can read and write, and I'm right here. I love books.
I don't know if I can read or write. This is new to me.
I don't know if I can.
Well,
read or write
if you're a priest, you can read because you
Neurofish.
you have to be able to read your
What?
sentiments and all.
Nightmares from Friday.
Hey, wait, I'm a bard. I should be able to.
Don't read the book. Don't read the.
Yep.
It's too late. I'm reading the book. They said I was. So
Cool. Read the book.
Book can bite me.
No, Rofish's character in my campaign found that leave him with ineffable damnation.
You attempt to read the book. You attempt to read the book, and it makes no sense to you. You're pretty certain this is the writing of a wizard.
Huh. Spellbook, maybe.
Clearly a madman.
I can't read this book. It's worthless. Just starts ripping it up.
This book was written by a madman.
I was talking to David. David, I assume, was the one who was reading it first. Kym, you recognize it as a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna read all over that book. What kind of interesting nonsense is in there?
Give me a saving throw versus spells. We're gonna have to roll some 10d 20 damage. No. Glyph warding just went off in your face. No.
Yeah.
I'll send you a list of what spells are in it.
Or it's one of those books for evil wizards only that does like 50 million damage to people that are not evil wizards.
Shit.
Or no, it just like takes like 50,000 experience.
Oh yeah, robs you. Yeah, those ones are worse.
Let's stop talking about this.
Okay.
It's full of the deck of vanity fair.
It's called the Book of Vile Evil.
Yeah.
Stop reminding me.
Hey guys, I'm a paladin. I found a book of vile evil. What do you want me to do with it? Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Rofish, just keep going like that when we
Bang! Fuck, I'm dead.
By the way, Kym, when you entered the room, what alignment?
What alignment am I? That's a fair question. Neutral good.
Alrighty. Shard, what alignment are you?
Chaotic good.
Alright.
So we got all of the goods in here.
My paladin alignment is classified. It's classified information.
And I think this would be a good place to go. Talisium?
Talisium didn't write down his alignment.
And he went into another room.
Oh.
There's a door right here. There was open door.
You can hear us. You can hear me reading this arcane.
Alright, when you walk into that room.
Hey, I found this door.
This area is once a comfortable and well-appointed sitting room where visitors to the keep could exchange light conversation with the master of the house. 2 chairs and a small couch are here, each upholstered in a tasteful auburn fabric. A small wooden table, perhaps once used for refreshments, is present. Time has been kind to this room, for much of the furniture here seems to be in fair condition. There is, however, a sharp, bitter odor in the air, an odor that reminds you of a smoldering fire or a recently blown-out match. One object in this room stands out from the rest. On the table is an old, yellowed skull. The top of the skull is gone, and a stubby candle sits within, just if the skull were a jack-o'-lantern.
That's metal.
Wow. Cool. What's going on?
But you say you're going
I don't think the mage that lived in this tower is okay.
He's just going.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but
Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, somebody's made a jack-o'-lantern out of the wizard.
The were-rats. What's their clothing and equipment situation? On a scale of 1 to 10, how naked and useless are they?
Completely naked and useless, other than their crappy shorts.
Are their short swords silver?
Shard just starts trying to put the blood back in, smearing it all over herself.
Sorry, would I be able to pick up my 2 bullets that I cast at these first?
You have to dig
Yeah,
it
one of
around
you will have to
your
dig it
inside.
out of the creature's skull.
Yeah.
It's damn sword. Nobody
Would
makes me
help.
bleed my blood.
I will dig away if I have to. No, I won't defame a body. I guess I can't do that.
Did they have
I'll
shields?
defame it. Start crack its skull open with my axe and hands him his silverback. There you
I
go.
will
So what
scavenger
room
hunt.
specifically are you searching? The dining room. The center of this room is dominated by a large oak table. A thin crack in the ceiling allows the chilling winds outside to swirl into this room, keeping it cold and drafty. Every so often, oil flakes off of the dirty snow find their way drifting down to settle on the table and floor. 2 places are set to the table, one at each end. The dishes are ancient and cracked, but were once of high quality. The goblets and cutlery are tarnished, but they are fashioned of a fine silver and are no doubt quite valuable. Along one wall is a glass-doored cabinet that displays a variety of china, glassware, and the like. All the pieces were once beautiful, but are now worthless because the items are laced with tiny fractures and peppered with chips and nicks.
That's sad. That makes me
Everybody
sad.
grab a silver spoon. And let's
I'll
start.
take a fork.
Can I light these webs on fire?
The total value of the silver in this room is worth 1,750 gold.
What?
Oh, that couldn't buy me a new pair of pants.
But more importantly, we can melt it down into bullets.
Preferably brown pants, boff.
So who all's taking treasure from the...
Oh, I'm definitely taking at least 1 set of silverware.
Anybody who doesn't have a silvered weapon should grab a silver knife and take it with you.
Yeah, I'm
taking
going to
a-
take a bunch of silver. If you need me, I'll be sticking up where the sun don't shine, so I can be safe.
I'm at least taking a knife and fork. Maybe a spoon or 2 if there's
All right,
enough silver
Kime, whenever you're searching the table, helping gather up the silver, you find a small bell. This bell is clearly magical.
Sorry, you cut out there. This bell is
Magical.
Clearly magical.
Cool. Hey, Borf, come ring this thing for me, and I'm gonna just walk away like 20 feet.
Ring, boom!
Oh, where is it?
This'll be interesting.
Are there silver
Please
knives?
do not mess with
think
the
what's
arcane
going
of a
on here-
Butter
magician
knives.
who's...
What do you think you want me to press, Jay?
Look
Hello,
at the. I'm gonna try and get everybody else to clear out of the room, and I'm gonna point out this bell to Borf. Look at that thing. That thing looks super cool. You should go check it out.
This thing right here?
Davin will have to
Look
stop
at
him.
this little alcove.
Right, it's
You
there.
know, Borf, maybe you shouldn't do that just for, like, safety's
I'm
sake.
gonna ring the bell!
I don't know if I can heal you any more than that.
All right, you ring the bell, and a set of fine. What type of food does Borf like? That's why I said this is going to be interesting. God knows what he's going to think. Probably fucking
Rocky Mountain oysters.
shit.
What I like,
Rocky Mountain oysters.
still had salmon with garlic mashed potatoes, with a slight vinaigrette, just dressed over the potatoes, so it's a little bit soggy, yet tangy. With
Yeah, well, when you ring
a
the bell, whatever
beautiful-
food you were, whatever food you were thinking about when you stated about out loud when you rang the bell, the food appears in front of you.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job, Borf. I'll pat him on the
That is
back and try and
nice.
take.
That sounds like
try
food
and
my
take the
grandma
bell out of
used to
his
eat.
hand.
Davin wipes
The
his
food is delicious.
Holy shit.
Potatoes with dressing on it.
Borf, will you relinquish the bell back to my hand?
Fuck no, it's mine.
Boiled potatoes with
That would be
Italian
really
dressing.
I'll hand it right back to you, but can I read it real quick?
Borf's the real hero here.
I'm just gonna be found just a pile of corpses and like 50 really awesome meals. Just fighting over this bell. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to stab Borf over this.
Oh, you're welcome to try.
I'm not going to because I have higher functions in my brain, unlike you. But I'm tempted.
Hey, the one I call high functioning autism.
I'll give you a gold if you let me ring it.
You mean fartism?
Wes, is this
So
a
you're-
door here that I ran through, or was that not something I'm supposed to know about?
I was gonna call it here tonight.
Okay.
At this
fair.
point, this is a good spot to,
Yep.
for y'all to go running off into combat again.
Really quick before anybody buggers off, are we okay splitting up the cutlery relatively fairly? Anybody have any objection to that?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
All right.
Yeah, I just want one for a weapon. That's all. I don't even need it for the gold, but for the for the weapon.
Yeah, because I want enough to not only defend myself here, but possibly to take back to a town to have it convert my axe to being silver.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't even care until we actually sell it. Like, if people need to use the silver to do stuff with it, like silver their sword, like that's cool. Use it. But once we sell the stuff, then it's worth money, and then I gotta donate it to the church, with some of it.
Alright. Then we'll just split it up evenly so it's easier to track.
Well, it's only 200 coins worth of silver. What makes it so valuable is it's such intricate work.
Okay.
And that's why we'll melt it down and make weapons.
In which case, you'd only get 200 gold, 200 silver, which is about what, 2 pounds.
Okay. Well, we could probably sell it to buy silver. sell the good stuff.
That's what I was
to buy shitty
suggesting.
stuff.
Is it's worth a lot more as in its current form because of its exquisite craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an object of art.
Okay. Well, then it's easier to give everybody a decent chunk so that they have enough utensils for throwing at were rats. So, I'll just split it up evenly so that the math is easier for me.
You can just put it in the hole that Talisian has.
Yeah, but then it's the people who I don't want to have to figure out what one fork and one knife is for Shard, and then you know what I mean?
Same time, we don't all want to have to reach into Talisian's hole every time a were-rat shows up.
Yeah.
That just sounded so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna split it up, and anybody who doesn't want their share can give it.
You keep your filthy mitts away from my
Okay.
hole. Hey, you wash those hands.
I believe that there are 8 of us, not including.
Somebody's gonna pull silver out of somebody's hole.
I wonder whose hole is getting
Is that
rummaged.
Is that akin to shit and gold?
He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but sadly he swallowed.
Oh, that reminds me. So, about my hazmat suit.
Yeah,
So,
how'd that go?
I think I talked over with my other doctor friend, and he says that there is nothing, that my thing is actually pretty ingenious. So, what we were thinking is, instead of that mascot cooling pad, we can instead have a camel pack that holds water. 2 straws, one holds a smoothie, so you can get some protein. The other holds water, which can hold water.
Water that can hold water.
Well, what you don't want, and you don't necessarily want water because water runs through your system, can dehydrate you, wash away your gut flora. You want something with electrolytes like Powerade. I would suggest Powerade Zero because it doesn't have the sugar.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so well, it's still a pack that's refillable.
Huh.
So with that, the 2 tubes go through the mouth. You can move dials that can put the straws up or down. Actually, about the mask, I was really thinking about this hard.
I would
and,
recommend
let's
Brondo.
So let me think what I'm thinking of. There's going to be a lot of mucus, sweat, tears, maybe a bit of blood and snot. That's going to have to come down. So I was thinking about having a little pouch that's that can be cleaned
Good night,
by
gentlemen and
getting
ladies.
It's like a pouch that like you would see with